has taken charge of the airport's traffic control, and Navy vessels have turned into staging grounds for relief.
Fly personnel in during the day, conduct the relief operations during the day, and then bring those forces back to the ship at night.
Help is on the way, but for the victims, it couldn't arrive soon enough. As donations continue to flow, President Obama has named former Presidents Bill Clinton and George W. Bush as co-chairs of the private relief effort. Viviana Hurtado, ABC News, Washington.
He's the first person to announce that he'll challenge incumbent U.S. Senator David Vitter. Congressman Charlie Melanson is well known in South Louisiana. Now he's venturing into uncharted North Louisiana.
And Congressman Melanson joins us this morning. Thanks so much for being here today.
It's good to be here.
Let's first of all talk about health care, because obviously that is the hot topic, hammering out a final bill right now. But you indicate that you might not support it. Why is that?
I've been hopeful that we'll find a bill that'll work for America. We need to reform health care. But we need to do it right. And so thus far, what I have had the opportunity to vote on was not what gets it right. Fiscally irresponsible, had problems with the abortion issue in it. So it's a matter of the process, as they say, making laws is like making sausage. It isn't pretty. But I'm hopeful at the end we'll have something that will come out that I can support. But as of right now, I hadn't seen anything.
Congressman, let me ask you about health care reform. It seems to be a problem for some Democrats. Next week in Massachusetts, they'll elect a senator to replace Ted Kennedy. It looks like the Republican in that race is now neck and neck with the Democratic challenger in that race, an indication that health care reform is playing a part in maybe keeping Democrats out of office. Do you think that might impact your run?
Well, I think at this juncture, it's not an impact on what will happen in November. But it's all about timing. It's all about what's happening at the same time. Of course, the news for the Massachusetts race is that that's good news for the Democrat because she was further behind. Now it's neck and neck. So that means that she's gaining back. Every issue can impact a state or an entire nation. I would hope that by the time we get to next November, the economy will be on the mend, people will be going back to work, the health care issue will be resolved, and hopefully in a good way, one way or another. And the economy was better for December, retail sales. I think we're going to start seeing companies posting profits with less number of people. That's why I'm hoping they post these big profits and say, okay, we can start bringing some of these people back on and going back to work. Most of what we're hearing is that they're still breasting their monies and watching and waiting. Nobody wants to venture out and be the first one out of the gate, back out being aggressive again. So we'll cross our fingers and hope that things will get better.
Let's talk about your race in particular. It is definitely going to be a contentious one. How much of a role do you think that David Vitter's infidelity in the past is going to play in this election?
This isn't about the indiscretions that David Vitter had. This is about the breaking faith, the hypocrisy of saying one thing and doing another thing. When you walk the walk, you've got to talk the talk to follow it. And that's been the problem. David Vitter is ineffective in Washington. He's rated 85 out of 100. I, on the other hand, in the House, have rated 184 for effectiveness out of 435. It's about getting the job done for Louisiana. It's about getting the job done for the constituents of the state. It's putting the state first. It's putting the constituents first instead of your politics and your party. They're going to criticize me for voting with my party in the last year 81% of the time. He votes with his party 100% of the time. Is that worse or is that better? I think that I've been married for 37 years, and my wife and I don't agree on a lot, but we work through the problems and we come out with solutions that both of us can agree on. And that's what the process is about, working with other people to resolve the issues of the day, and that's what people send us there for. Not to be critical of other people, not to harass other people, not to play party politics all the time, but to get America moving forward and do what's good for the people.
Congressman, thank you for coming in this morning.
Thank you so much for your time.
I'm sure we'll see you throughout the campaign.
I hope so.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Our time now is 6:40.
Coming up, Rick Rose ready to rodeo tonight at the CenturyTel Center.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Rick Rose, got a question for you. Why would anybody come into a ring like this with a one-ton bull who is angry? Robbie, are you crazy?
I guess you could say crazy if you want. Yeah.
And we're going to find out how crazy when we come back. Stick around.
I'm Attorney Morris Bart. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, I want to be your lawyer. Call me now, and I'll work hard to get you all the money you deserve. One call, that's all.
222-9000. It's so easy to make that one call.
Paid dramatization. 0% financing for 60 months is available
at John Harvey Toyota in Bossier City.
0% financing for 5 full years
at John Harvey Toyota in Bossier City.
0%